I don't know whether it was on the moon or not, it's the real one or not, but absolutely that in 1969, he is a guy who just get all inspirations from the people, and he make challenge himself, try to get people like you at that probably young age to understand that why America is a powerful country, is a powerful things that can do it. Now, he tried to make some wording of challenge, goals, how to achieve that. And I'm sure that he has no idea whatsoever that when will be the man on the moon at that time. So that's become the issues that why the vision is become the blueprint of what he desire. And he like to make decision that we must go to the moon. So that's what happened with the visions. Have you seen that things, the role of the leaderships, the way that he react, the way that he behave, action, thing like that. Now, if you look at that things of the power of the visions, look at the error number 4 would happen that thing is. Under communicating the vision by the factor of 10, 100 or 1,000, no matter what you set the high score of what you're trying to do that thing, if you not put much effort, make the tremendous communications to all the people, to the heart and mind of the people, especially to your people, for example, it won't work. It won't work. I think it's whatever happened is they said that it's making change is usually impossible unless most employees are willing to help, and often to point to the making short-term things. And with the incredible communications, a lot of it employee heart and minds are never captured. So I don't know. Let me share that thing, what I'm thinking. In your brain, you can judge it by how it works. Your logical thinking will decide by yourself that this one work or not. But with your heart, you can judge by right or wrong. You can think about how to the right thing, how do things right. So I'm a human being like you too. It depends how much combination between you use your head, the way that you think, it works, or how much you use your heart, the way that you think it's right or wrong. So that depends. So sometimes when you make decisions, you use this one a lot, more than this. And maybe I would say the word that it's not reasonable, it rationalizes things, the way that you make something for the sake of the company and for the sake of yourselves. So they believe that change is something about the feeling, the passion things, something that you have to hit hard to their heart and to their mind, not just here. So I have no idea whether when you finish this kind of seminars and then we go back to your office, what you will do it. You go back to old-fashioned things, traditional way of what you're doing. I'm not sure. But what will happen that thing is, if you get any direction from this, and then you want to make commitment to yourselves in front of everybody right now, what will happen next for the next 3 months? That will prove. So this is saying that thing is, you need to capture employee heart and mind. And no matter what, they will sacrifice it. No matter what, there will be status quo, confusing things like that. If they know what they're doing and they totally commit what they're going to do that, you can see change happen. You can making change happen. So that's what it's important why you need to emphasize a lot how you communicate that change. Next one, please. And when you talk about the visions, communications, there will be something that don't let the obstacle to block your visions, especially your new vision things. You know why? Because change requires a lot of action from the large number of the people. Not only by yourselves, but also a lot of people involved. And that's become something that a lot of things that you try to initiate that it's failed because you won't get any supporting from many people. Even they understand that the new visions or the vision you're trying to say that things, but because heart and mind never work, never been captures that. So to make it happen, to implement that thing, it will be very difficult to do so. So that's the reason why whatever happened, that thing is external factor. A lot can be some of the blockade how to make change. But what this one saying that thing, it will start from inside. Your mentality is the way that you think, the way that you will do that thing start from yourself first. That if you know that it's difficult, you better think how to do it step by step. You should not say by yourself that you cannot do it because it's difficult. You cannot say that because I can't do it because no one do it, no one does it right now. You better think twice that if it's the way that you have to do it, try it and let's see what happens. Next one, please. The error number 6 is failing to create a short-term wins. Change is a time-consuming process. It requires a lot of people. It's pain. It's something that you have to think about how to get people get together, be part of the team, and making change process, make it happen. You must getting people exciting, motivate them, try to achieve something, and move on to another one. That's how the thing work. How you can change, getting change work, thing like that. Because if you set the goals, it's a long way to go, and you take more time in order to achieve that things. People will start resist, probably give up, and disappointed, get frustration the way that when I'm going to finish this, when I'm going to achieve this. As a law of the reader to yourselves, create the short-term goals and make it happen. You can celebrate celebrations on what you do and what you achieve that, and motivate the people to move on to the next step, thing like that. This is what it can be. It will be something that whatever you plan to do for the next 6 to 12 months from now, make sure that by quarterly basis, you can showing how you perform, how you can achieve that, and move on to another quarters, how you can achieve that thing too. That's what the change will happen, and see that. Next one, please. And that's become the thing that once you move on and you achieve that in terms of short-term wins, of course you can declare your victory. But think about how you declare the victory. If it's too soon, it will be some of the problem happening. The reason is that because after the thing that you celebrate, that things you achieve that, you declare that. If it's just the first part of implementation, if it's just the first step of changing the process, and you declare that I already achieved that, no need to do it anymore, finish. And then if you give the advice, get any advice, suggestions from that, it's mostly done on the job that you've been trying to do that things. What this one said that thing is, it will create something to the way of you doing now. Because you will believe that whatever happens, it's work in that. So if any new solution and new alternatives that you would like to employ, maybe not the right one. Kotter tried to explain that thing is, you have to rethink that thing is, be accept to the new solutions. Try to rethink about whatever happens, even you achieve that things, try to rethink that and try to improve it. Not stopping, not just try to think that you already done it, changing by yourselves. Organization already transformed that to the new way of doing things. Try to create another one is step by step and implement that. This is what Kotter tried to say that. Now, the last one but not least is, if you neglecting to anchor change firmly into corporate cultures. The meaning of that thing is that corporate culture is mean the way that we do things here. Change is stick with that. So this is the way that you're doing that in that company. It becomes of social norms and the common values of that. Now, how you can change yourselves when you've been have to work with the different cultures, cross cultures of that company. Change is required the confirmations, commitments, and you have to make sure that it validations, it reliabilities, no matter what you are in that companies or you are in the new companies. So this is the thing that if you want to create a new behavior because of change, they said that they are always subject to degradation as soon as the pleasure associated with the change effort are removed. Mean that thing is if it becomes the social norms and common value to that organizations, and you let it, you not try to confirm and reconfirm that things. Once you try to introduce the new change, it won't work. Because you not anchor change firmly into the corporate cultures. And you have to realize that change requires time consuming. It's just a matter how you can make it happen. Now, let's summarize to the next one. You're going to see that this is what we've been talking about, the 8 areas to become the organization effort and their consequence. You're going to see that what is the consequence? Next one, please. The consequence will be, if you fail to do that things, you're going to see that even you try to come up with the new strategies, it's not going to implement it well. Of course, it can be work to some degrees, but in order to achieve that, it will take more time and has a lot of errors coming out. Expect the synergies from the people as a team probably require a lot. Probably you have to think about how to get in synergies from the people. You're going to get the resistance a lot. You're going to get people think different things and try to get people together. Restructure the engineers will take more time. It's time consuming. Downsides, we talk about how to get cost controls and everything. We would have the questions, the problem with that thing, how you can be control that. The next one is the quality of the programs will not deliver as what you expect. So this will be the consequence that will happen. So next one, please. Now, we will move to the personal profile analysis that will be close to yourselves. But before you go into that thing, so just probably you like to share with me on that about why the firm fails. Kid, do you have any comment with that, or you just?
Well, I think if you take a look at Connor's 8 mistakes, and given some of our discussions over the last 2 days, does anybody see any mistakes that potentially we could